I do. Yeah, I think it's reasonable to own it as a part of a diversified portfolio. And I'm not giving anybody.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Investing Guide. Cardano may no longer be ranking as one of the top 3 cryptocurrencies, but the coin still shows hope as it's currently showcasing a bullish trend with a constant 24-hour movement as of the 25th of November. That said, the coin has lately experienced a massive fall, which left the Cardano community in disappointment and dismay as the coin's price fell below $2. Currently, the price holds steady at $1.73. It's common knowledge that as more bulls or bullish investors take interest in the coins and are willing to spend on them, then the value is going to automatically go up, along with the demand, which then increases the price of the coins. Bulls, as you already know, are big investors who keep watch of coins that have great potential and invest in them frequently, causing them to skyrocket in value. However, seeing the current downward trend of Cardano, is it possible that the major players are pulling back their cards and calling it quits on the coin? What else could be influencing this price movement, and how does Tim Cook play a role in all of this? Well, in today's video, we're going to dive deep into what Tim Cook just exposed about Cardano and how it might be the one factor that could influence an upward movement in Cardano's value in the next few weeks. Stick around until the end of the video so you don't miss out on any of the information that we're going to be discussing. And while you're at it, make sure you subscribe so you never miss out on any updates from the world of investing. For those of you asking, or who find the name Tim Cook familiar, you should know that Tim Cook is a well-vested American executive and billionaire in the tech space. He is the current CEO of Apple Inc., a position which he took up in 2011 after the ultimate demise of Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple, who died due to pancreatic cancer. By then, Cook had already been working for the company for over 20 years. Before working for Apple as the CEO, Cook was the Chief Operating Officer, the second in command of the company after Jobs, and before that he worked as a board member for the shoe and athletic apparel brand Nike, a job he's joined since 2005. During his tenure, he helps the company achieve the world's largest market cap. Currently, it's estimated that Tim Cook owns about 3.3 million shares of Apple, which is less than 1% of Apple shares. However, it is known that he sold hundreds of millions worth of shares in the past few months. Today, he's ranked 2,263 on the list of billionaires in the world in 2021. Number 8 of innovative leaders in 2019, and number 24 of the list of most powerful people in the world in 2018. It's clear to see how big names in the industry can influence the direction of the market, which is the case when we see how all these crypto coins are taking the top spots or racing for it. Take Bitcoin for instance, that is leading the way for all the other coins. The popular crypto asset had met with a lot of critics as its inception, but it eventually grew on the masses, and before we knew it, the value of the coin inflated when big financial institutions, countries, and bulls showed their interest in it. From what we've learned, investors with a lot of power or money to their names tend to push the value of any crypto they own higher. So, what exactly is the connection between Tim Cook and Cardano 88? Is it possible that he's one of the many bulls pushing Cardano to new heights? Well, these mysterious questions have been asked and speculated in the crypto community, especially among crypto users, Cardano in particular, and there is a reason for that. Cook at the Deal Book conference opened up about his beliefs on cryptocurrencies and expressed his support for the coin. He talked about how he believed crypto coins seemed like a great asset to have in your portfolio, and in this quote, we can see that after being asked if he owned any stake in Bitcoin or Ethereum, well, take a listen to his answer. I do. I think it's reasonable to own as part of a diversified portfolio, Cook told Andrew Ross Sorkin in an interview that aired Tuesday. I'm not giving anyone investment advice, by the way. Cook went on to explain that he had invested in cryptocurrencies for a while, and that he'd also been conducting research on crypto assets in his own time. In the interview, he told the interviewee that his interest in cryptocurrencies was merely his personal taste, and refuted any speculations of Apple dealing with crypto in the future while on the topic in this quote. I wouldn't go invest in crypto, not because I wouldn't invest my own money, but because I don't think people buy Apple stock to get exposure to crypto. This means that there weren't any plans of Apple spending corporate funds to buy cryptocurrencies as an investment. Still, hope isn't completely lost for Tim Cook, and he did express his views on cryptocurrencies as Apple's CEO, saying that they could see the potential in cryptocurrencies and how it could be very effective for the business. But there weren't many plans in place at the moment. "It's not something we've got immediate plans to do," he said in a following quote. Many in the crypto community, especially ADA owners, have bargained the possibility of Tim Cook owning Cardano as one of his biggest crypto holdings, and with the upward movement the coin is pushing, it's not a theory that's too far-fetched. As we've stated before, well, we can see in our past videos that Cardano has shown a trend of multi-million-dollar companies, countries, and even bullish investors taking notice of Cardano and showing their support for them. It's already suspected, although not proven, that big investors like Kevin O'Leary, who had issues with the compliance and sustainability of much bigger and valuable crypto coins, may have used Cardano as an alternative to invest in instead. Talking about Apple, Cook has also been rumored to have received 5 million shares of Apple, which are estimated to have been worth $750 million. Not only this, but he's also set out to get additional grants of the Apple stock from now until 2026, of which the number of shares will depend on the performance of Apple shares. That said, Cook has repeatedly said that he plans to donate the majority of its gains and wealth to charity, just like many other billionaire philanthropists like Bill Gates. Knowing Tim Cook, he's likely done intense research on various coins, probably after taking into consideration many expert opinions and consulting world-renowned financial advisors to search for the best assets to invest in. Hence, it is hard to doubt that his intended goal for his wealth is to further improve the living situations of humans in modern society. Cardano would then come up amongst the top 10 in the world for the most sustainable and potential packed coins there are if Cook uses these very coins to donate to charity. With Cook's interest and intent for the future, we could expect that he most likely would own Cardano, and with Cardano most likely being an alternative solution to issues Kevin O'Leary faced, we could expect that Tim Cook also views Cardano as a great, peaceful, and safe investment to make. Still, what would he gain from trading with Cardano? Well, back in early February, Ryan Vlastelica wrote for Bloomberg about the benefits Apple could gain from investing in crypto. The article touched down on what would happen if Apple Inc. were to follow the same path that Tesla took, and the results amounted to billions. It's already understood that if Apple does choose to establish a crypto exchange platform, it could well be a viral sensation, taking out a good portion of its market. Mitch Steve, a Wall Street financial analyst, said this: "The wallet initiative appears to be a very clear multi-billion-dollar opportunity for the firm, potential for well over $40 billion in annual revenue with limited R&D. Major institutions like Square Inc., PayPal Holdings, and exchange platforms like Coinbase that specialize in these assets have already begun to add Cardano to their long list of cryptocurrencies that can be traded with. Thus far, crypto mining has had more or less been proven to be an authentic type of trade. The value of Apple's shares would rise further and higher up the charts, as seen with other companies like PayPal that rose 40% after its announcement that it would allow users to buy, sell, and trade crypto coins. Tesla invested $1.5 billion while expressing its support for cryptocurrencies, as they want to use the assets as a form of payment. By doing this, Bitcoin saw a significant price rise as the coin hit $44,000, and in return, Tesla rose by 1.3%. RBC has also made some comments on how progressive the addition of cryptocurrencies to their platform would be. They said Apple would be taking a great opportunity by building a massive base in the community if they did decide to invest in the coin. They also advise Apple to consider adding Bitcoin or another digital currency to its balance sheet. This also includes Cardano as a potential trading asset. This would send even more users to Apple Exchange, Steve said, and would likely further boost Bitcoin prices. It's pretty clear that Apple as a whole would gain a lot from adding crypto to their business. And although it would mean that they would have to keep an eye on the movements of crypto and investing more in the maintenance, the goal could be immense as well. Past that, on a personal level, Tim Cook definitely looks like he's got a lot to gain from crypto, as he already talks about the potential he sees in these coins and trading with them. After trying to understand things from his point of view on crypto, he likely has Cardano as a top currency in his portfolio, which could in turn explain why Cardano is expecting a bullish trend this year. Still, there's no confirmation, and this is barely a theory. That's it for today, guys. We hope you liked this video, and make sure you like it, and make sure you subscribe to Investing Guide. While you're here, go ahead and click on one of these two videos on your screen. See you there.